Hey, good morning, guys. So today I'm here at Costco. We're just gonna do a little shopping trip. I personally hate shopping, but it's got to be done because you want to eat healthy foods and fuel your body properly. So just gonna try to do a little haul. Hopefully it's not too expensive, although everything's kind of expensive nowadays. So the reason I mainly shop at Costco, is like I don't want to go to the grocery store every week. So at least if I come here, I can get some food that will be enough to last me for a couple weeks. So really, we're just gonna be getting some like oatmeal, some frozen berries. I really like RX bars as well. So yeah, lots of stuff to get. So as you can see, got some RX bars right over here. These are like a really good snack. Probably the only healthy protein bar I could find. As you look in the ingredients, in my opinion, they taste pretty good. All right, so now we're gonna be getting some tomato sauce or marinara sauce. The best one that I've been able to find is the Victoria's, which I hope they have. Rouse is really good, but it's pretty expensive in my opinion. This one right here, the organic marinara, is also good. Doesn't look like they have Victoria, because that was one of the best deals that I could find, so I guess we'll just get this for now. All right, so now we're going to be getting a lot of this because this is really good for you. It's excellent for your health, yeah, and it'll make your stomach feel really good. Got the good old vegetable oil, got the good old canola oil, and soybean oil. So good, dude. I love this shit. Ooh, forgot to mention corn oil. Yeah, no, yeah, heart healthy. Yeah, totally. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, this stuff is really, really bad for you. I would avoid it at all costs. They try to promote it as healthy by saying it doesn't have saturated fat, but I always think just either, just kind of, yeah, if you cook ground beef, just cooking it straight up is better than using seed oils, or really just using any animal-based product is good for that, like butter or beef tallow. And I will admit, avocado oil, extra virgin olive oil are also pretty good for cooking, but I do think animal products are better, or even like coconut oil. All right, so sorry for the distraction. So now we're going to be getting some oatmeal. I usually like to get the organic one. It's pretty expensive, but I'll get 2 of these usually. Yeah, our cart looks pretty full right now. Okay, so I've never gotten this before, but the ingredients look pretty clean. It just says yellow boletus oyster mushrooms. So you know what? We're gonna give this a shot. Okay, so one other quick thing I forgot to say. I really do like Costco samples. They taste pretty good. But I would say for now, probably can avoid them because I just don't really know what's in them, and I don't want to be some pesky guy who's like, hey, what's in this? What's in this? Because obviously I feel like that'd be annoying. They're not all unhealthy, but like at the same time, it could just be a big distraction. And yeah, even if they are unhealthy, like it's such a small quantity, it's probably not going to affect you. But I guess that's just me. Like, I think they're okay, but yeah, just got to focus on the actual shopping. All right, so now we're here in the frozen section, and this is the worst part, is just how expensive these are. As you could tell, $13.89. I usually get 2 of these, and then probably just to save money, get one that just has blueberries in it. Okay, you know what, actually, I might try this out. 5-pound bag for $9.89. Actually, let's take a look at the blueberries. Those are $8.69, but only 3 pounds. Yeah, you know what? Let's try out some mangoes. Yeah, so the whole saturated fat thing is a complete myth, in my opinion, and also my experience. Really eating those animal fats are actually very helpful, and you know, I would say when it comes to that, like, the real reason that, you know, things can be bad, it's not necessarily because of fat content, but just because of, like, you know, all the other crap that's in it. And so, I mean, obviously, you know, I'm not gonna say, like, you know, that my advice is 100% correct. I would say meet with a doctor, you know, like, you gotta find what works for you, but I really do think that animal fats are actually, you know, pretty good for you. So now we're definitely gonna be getting a whole lot of these. No, we're not. I do think bacon tastes pretty good. Haven't had it in a long time, but obviously it's tough because it is processed, along with all this other stuff here. So gonna be avoiding that. Now I will say these actually look pretty damn good. It looks like they're sampling them out. Ingredients don't look terrible. I mean, but at the same time, I think, you know, we just already have enough ground beef at home. But this is something that you could probably get. I mean, it looks pretty good. Okay, so we're almost done with our shopping trip, and now we're just gonna get a couple fruits. I really like avocados. I actually already have some at home, but they're gonna be like those smaller ones. As far as these, you know, you could definitely check it out. I mean, I think they're pretty good for the most part. Now, I will say really quick, bananas are great, but you know, I actually already got some locally, I think at like Hy-Vee. And first of all, I learned this in like my 7th grade health class. You know, when it comes to bananas, avocados, like anything that, you know, has like a peel or a cover on it, there's really no point in getting the organic, because, you know, I think you may have heard of the clean 15 or the dirty dozen, but like, you're just, I mean, bananas are already cheap, but you're just spending more money than you really need to, because, you know, as you could tell, you could save 70 cents per pound and just get the regular bananas. And yeah, but the thing is, I won't be getting bananas from here because the biggest issue that I have is that they always like overripe really quickly, and you could still eat them, but it's just really annoying. Another thing I've kind of done is you could take a aluminum foil and put it over the top. That could help them last a little bit longer. I learned that from one of my roommates, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so for now we're not going to be getting bananas. Alright, so just going to be getting some grapes, and I think that'll be it for today. These are another thing that's actually really good. I got these last time. Okay, you know what? We'll get one thing out of this. Okay, actually, I lied. So there's a couple more things we'll get. Get some almonds over here. Hopefully I don't already have them at home. Now this, I mean, I really like these, but it sucks. As you can tell, it's ridiculously expensive. We're just gonna get one of these. And yeah, it also could just be, it doesn't last super long, but whoops, bothered me so much I dropped my phone. Anyways, hopefully this is it. This is gonna be one of our cheaper hauls, and it's probably still gonna come out to a lot, so let's find out. I love how they try to advertise this as healthy. Trying to see, yeah, it says no junk, plant-based, but then when you look at the ingredient, it's got all this crap in it, so you gotta be careful. It's got some seed oils and some sugar. It's probably not terrible, but at the same time, I think RX bars would probably be better. Now I will say one thing, Costco does have a really good food court. I used to really like getting their chicken bakes. Yeah, the chicken bakes, pretty good deal. It's like $4 and lots of calories, but you know, it's probably not the healthiest. So I haven't really I mean, their pizza's pretty good too. It's definitely a lot better than Sam's Club, but I would say smoothie's probably gonna be your best bet, and $3 isn't terrible, but I think it'd probably be better to make your own smoothie. It probably doesn't really have anything bad in it. However, you know, that is just something where if you're already getting frozen fruit and you have milk and you have your own ingredients, you might as well just make it yourself. Alright, so we just finished our one of our cheaper grocery hauls at Costco, and drum roll please. We're gonna see how much it came out to. Alright, after adding everything up, it looks like it came out to $174. Damn. Well, it's a beautiful day out. Today's my rest day from running, and the worst part really is, yeah, shopping can be kind of boring. Also unloading everything into your car and then, bringing it back to your apartment. But in my opinion, just how expensive it is, yeah, it sucks. But, it's the economy, the world we live in nowadays, and in my opinion, it is worth it to pay the extra price to better your long-term health. Yeah, there might be other ways you could, get cheaper stuff, but for me, I do eat a lot, and I need, a lot of food, and this is just the best way to do it. So, I think, yeah, with getting a better paying job, with just working my way up, I'm never gonna, sacrifice my health. So, I hope this is helpful, and thanks for watching.